When AM goes a long time without sex, changes start to appear, subtly but with a significant impact. The body loses part of its energy, mood becomes imbalanced, and even self-esteem can be shaken, affecting relationships and the ability to face daily challenges. These transformations don't happen all at once, but if ignored, they can accumulate and become a real obstacle to well-being. I am Eleanor Rossi, a urologist, and today I'll share how the lack of sex can affect the male body and mind, especially after the age of 50, and how it's possible to regain balance. Understanding these effects is the first step to regaining confidence and vitality before moving forward. Take a moment to subscribe to the channel and follow our videos with tips on health and sexual education. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like, as it is essential to help more people access this information. Write 1 in the comments if you found the topic relevant, or 0 if you didn't, so we can continue improving what we bring to you when AM goes a long time without having sexual relations. Especially after the age of 50, it can cause significant changes in how he feels and relates to the world around him. The body stops releasing hormones and substances that promote well-being, such as endorphins, which can result in accumulated tension and a constant state of restlessness. Moreover, for many men, sexuality is deeply linked to self-perception. When sex becomes rare, internal questions about one's own worth and attractiveness can arise. This can undermine self-confidence, affecting everything from social interactions to professional performance. It's as if an essential piece of self-esteem has been removed, leaving it difficult to fill. This disconnection can also affect relationships. Intimacy is an essential pillar for strengthening bonds, and its absence can create room for resentment and emotional barriers without open conversations about each other's needs. Small differences can grow and make reconnection even more challenging to help you achieve a more satisfying sexual life. I've prepared the digital book, Rediscovering Intimacy, Healthy Sexuality. After 60 in it, you'll find practical tips to strengthen your relationship, overcome emotional and physical challenges, and reignite passion and connection. The link to get your copy is in the first pinned comment. Take advantage of this opportunity to transform your love and emotional life over time. A lack of sexual activity can also lead to a loss of curiosity about experimenting or exploring new forms of pleasure sex, which should be a source of joy. And discovery can become mechanical or uninteresting. When it finally happens, this monotony in turn tends to further diminish enthusiasm when the opportunity to resume sexual activity arises. Many men face the fear of not measuring up, fueling anxiety that only worsens the situation. This fear of failure can create a cycle that's hard to break, where insecurity prevents any attempt to change. Overcoming this barrier is essential to rediscover pleasure and rebuild self-confidence. Think of testosterone as an internal engine that drives energy, desire, and even overall well-being in AM when sexual life is on hold for too long. Especially after the age of 50, this engine can start to lose power without the stimulus of sexual relations. Levels of this essential hormone cannot drop, affecting far more than it might seem at first glance with less circulating testosterone. The well-known drive to engage sexually diminishes. Here, a chain reaction begins without desire, interest in resuming. Sexual life can wither, further creating a sense of apathy that can be quite uncomfortable. It's not uncommon for a man to start asking himself, what's happening to me? Why don't I feel the same energy as before? And the impact doesn't stop there. The body suffers as well. That physical vigor can give way to constant fatigue. Muscle mass may be replaced by accumulated fat, and simple tasks may begin to feel like a big effort. This combination of physical and emotional changes can affect motivation and even self-esteem. The intimate area isn't immune to this hormonal dance with less testosterone. The body may struggle to maintain consistent erections, creating an emotional snowball effect. Insecurity grows, and the fear of failure can discourage any attempt at reconnection. But the point here is that understanding this dynamic is already the first step toward turning things around and regaining control of your vitality. When testosterone levels are low, it's as if emotions lose their balance. A man may feel more irritable, sad, or lack the motivation to do things that once excited him. This hormone plays an important role in emotional stability, and its absence can throw mood off kilter, almost like an orchestra without a doctor. But don't worry, this doesn't mean all is lost. There are ways to deal with this situation. Seeking medical guidance is an excellent starting point, as there are treatments that can help restore hormonal levels and even bring back sexual desire. Additionally, simple habits like exercising regularly and maintaining a balanced diet can work wonders for both body and mind. And here's something that's not often mentioned. Masturbation, although the topic is still surrounded by some stigma, it can be a powerful ally, especially during periods of sexual abstinence. This natural habit helps keep blood circulation active in the genital organs, ensuring everything continues to function properly. Think of it as a workout for the sexual body, keeping functions in shape. Moreover, masturbation has its emotional benefits. During the process, the body releases endorphins, those chemical substances that make us feel relaxed and good. This can be a great antidote to stress and accumulated tension in daily life. With these simple and conscious practices, it's possible not only to improve sexual health, but also to achieve greater overall balance when testosterone is low. It feels like everything loses its rhythm. Energy decreases, mood swings occur, and activities that once brought pleasure end up being set aside. This hormone is essential for maintaining emotional balance, and its absence can turn small frustration into major discouragements, as if the internal engine begins to fail. But here's the thing. This doesn't have to be a final sentence. There are practical and effective ways to turn things around. Seeking medical advice is the first step, as there are treatments that help restore hormonal levels, and along with them, enthusiasm for life. Additionally, incorporating physical exercise and a healthy diet into your routine can revitalize both body and mind. It's a simple investment with impressive results. Now, there's something few people talk about, but it makes all the difference. Masturbation, even though it remains a topic surrounded by prejudice, it plays an important role in sexual health, especially during periods of abstinence. This practice stimulates blood circulation in the genital organs, helping to keep everything functioning as it should. Think of it as a workout for the sexual body, ensuring it stays active and healthy, and the benefits don't stop there. During masturbation, the body releases endorphins, providing that feeling of relaxation and well-being. It's a natural way to relieve accumulated stress and recharge energy with simple and conscious actions. It's possible to take care of sexual and emotional health, achieving a more balanced and fulfilling life. When a man's sexual life is paused for too long, the effects go far beyond the obvious. Sex is not just a pleasurable activity, it's also a form of exercise for the body during the act. The heart works at an accelerated pace, and blood circulation gets a boost, directly contributing to cardiovascular health. It's like a hidden gym, but with much more fun, and it doesn't stop there. An active sex life is essentially a workout for the pelvic muscles, which play key roles in bladder control and preventing issues like urinary incontinence without even realizing it. You strengthen this area, ensuring better functionality over time. Another fascinating aspect is the hormonal impact during sex. The body releases a powerful combination of substances. Endorphins are responsible for that wonderful feeling of happiness, while oxytocin, the so-called love hormone, creates a stronger emotional bond and reduces cortisol, known as the stress hormone. It's like a magic formula to improve mood and ease. daily tensions. Additionally, regular sexual activity can give a boost to the immune system. Research indicates that people who maintain an active sex life have higher levels of antibodies, helping the body defend itself better against infections. In other words, taking care of your sex life is not just about pleasure, but also about overall health and well-being. Keeping an active sex life combines the useful with the pleasurable, pleasure and health walking hand in hand, besides bringing moments of connection and satisfaction. Sex also plays a surprising role in weight management. Each intense end cater can act as a mini workout, burning calories while you enjoy the moment. It's like your body goes into hidden exercise mode, but without the monotony of a gym. And it's not just the body that benefits, the impact on the mind is equally powerful during sex. The body releases a combination of hormones that are true allies of emotional well-being. Endorphins elevate mood, while oxytocin creates a sense of comfort and closeness, driving away anxiety and that cloud of discouragement that sometimes insists on appearing. It's almost like a natural antidote to stress. The benefits also extend to sexual organs. An active sex life keeps blood flow in the area steady, which is essential for preventing dysfunctions and ensuring that everything continues working properly. Is like keeping a lubricated machine ready to operate efficiently. In the end, sex goes beyond momentary pleasure. It helps strengthen muscles, improve circulation, boost immunity, and even balance mental health. It's an essential element for overall well-being that deserves attention and care as part of a healthy and balanced life. Sex goes far beyond the physical aspect. It also plays a vital role in our mental health when sexual life is paused. Especially after the age of 50, the emotional impact can be greater than expected during sex. The body releases a powerful combination of hormones like endorphins and oxytocin, which are true allies of well-being. Think of them as that little push that lifts your mood and eases daily stress. Oxytocin, in particular, acts like a warm hug from within. It intensifies the feeling of connection and closeness with your partner, something essential for maintaining emotional balance. Feeling loved and cared for has a direct impact on our happiness, making relationships more harmonious and life lighter. Endorphins, on the other hand, are like small doses of instant joy when released. They have the power to ease pain and create a sense of euphoria, as if everything becomes clearer and more positive. This natural body chemistry is a strong ally against anxiety and depression, two issues that can arise when sex stops being part of the routine. Maintaining an active sex life is not only pleasurable, but also essential for mental care. It's like giving your body and spirit the tools they need to face daily challenges with more strength and balance. The absence of sex can bring significant changes to the body and mind, often without us noticing. One of the most notable effects is the increase in cortisol levels, known as the stress hormone. When cortisol levels are high, the body and mind are in a constant state of alert. This can result in muscle tension, irritability, and even sleepless nights. Sex, on the other hand, acts as a natural calming agent, helping stabilize this hormone and bringing a much-needed sense of relief and relaxation for mental health. Additionally, sexual intimacy has a direct impact on self-esteem. Feeling desired and valued in a relationship reinforces self-confidence, creating a stronger emotional foundation. When sex disappears from the routine, that inner voice questioning one's worth can emerge, which may ultimately harm both how a man sees himself and how he relates to others. But it's not just the act itself that makes a difference. The anticipation and memories of intimate moments also play a powerful role, keeping the benefits of well-being. Hormones active for longer. This continuous emotional and physical connection can provide a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond the present moment. For many men, sexual life is an essential piece of the identity puzzle. When it's missing, it's common to feel that something is out of place. Prioritizing an active and satisfying sex life isn't just about taking care of the body, but also ensuring emotional alignment, strengthening both the mind and the spirit. Talking about sex isn't always easy, especially for men over 50, but ignoring the subject can create an abyss of isolation and frustration. The truth is, creating space to talk about it can completely transform how we approach our desires and challenges. Imagine you have a pain in your foot, but decide not to tell anyone. At first, it's just a minor discomfort, but over time it worsens, limiting your movements and preventing you from enjoying life. Now, think of the same scenario applied to your sexual life issues, like lack of desire or difficulties. Maintaining an erection can be addressed, but the first step is to talk about them. Discussing these concerns with your partner or seeking medical guidance can relieve tension and bring practical solutions. The difficulty in addressing this topic often stems from the taboos we've carried since childhood. Sex is frequently treated as something embarrassing, but viewing it as part of overall health can make a huge difference. After all, you wouldn't hesitate to seek help for a common health issue. So why neglect your sexual health to start this conversation? It's essential to create a climate of trust. This involves actively listening to the other person without criticism or judgment. Choosing a calm and relaxed moment can also help, as it facilitates dialogue and makes both parties feel more at ease. When the environment is welcoming, communication flows, and together you can find ways to strengthen the connection and overcome any OB obstacles to strengthen the bond in a relationship. It's crucial to express your feelings directly and empathetically, instead of using broad statements like, "We never have sex," or "You don't desire me anymore." Try something more personal, such as, "I feel sad when we don't have moments of intimacy," or "I'd like to try something new to bring more excitement to our sexual life." Honesty and vulnerability create a space for mutual understanding where connections can grow stronger. Another important point is not to hesitate to seek professional help. Doctors or therapists specializing in sexual health are prepared to offer practical, non-judgmental guidance. They can present solutions. You might not have considered helping you overcome obstacles and revitalize your sexual life. It's also worth noting that talking about sex shouldn't be limited to solving problems. Sharing what brings you pleasure, discussing fantasies, or simply exploring what both of you enjoy can be incredibly stimulating. This exchange keeps the relationship vibrant and adds a healthy dose of novelty to intimacy. Breaking taboos around sex is a vital step toward living a fulfilling and enriching sexual life. The more natural and open conversations about desires and difficulties are, the easier it becomes to find balance and keep the spark alive. Speaking openly about sex is an invitation to build a deeper connection and a partnership filled with closeness and happiness. Throughout this video, we've explored how the lack of sex can deeply impact men's physical and emotional health. Especially after the age of 50, we've discussed its effects on the body, self-esteem, and even relationships. All of this highlights how understanding and addressing these changes is crucial to regaining vitality and well-being. Now I want to hear from you. Have you noticed how the lack of intimacy can influence your self-esteem or the relationships around you? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to like the video. Your like is essential for more people to access this information. Also, feel free to share this video with friends and family who could benefit from these tips. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.